Located in the heart of historic Reisterstown, the Maryland Horse Library and Education Center will honor the history of horses in Maryland and serve as a hub for learning and collaboration. The breadth and depth of the Maryland horse industry will be represented by a robust collection of reference books and a warm and welcoming venue available for public use. In addition to the reference library, the Maryland Horse Library and Education Center will include a memorabilia area, versatile meeting space, interactive kiosks, and rotating exhibits. Visitors will learn about Maryland's champion horses and riders and engage with all facets of the state's diverse equine industry. Educational programs will engage a wide audience, including equine-inclined youth, the general public, and lifelong industry participants. The completion of this project relies on broad support from the Maryland horse community. Visit marylandhorse.com/donate to learn more and give.
Hi, I'm Maggie Wolfendale of the New York Racing Association. I work as their paddock analyst and host on Fox Sports 2, but I am Maryland born and bred. Barn 18 at Laurel Park was my second home, as my mother and father were both trainers, and I grew up in the horse industry, whether it was racing or showing horses. I took several horses off the track and retrained them as show horses too, so my roots to Maryland racing and the horse industry run deep. The Maryland Horse Library and Education Center is so important to the state because think about the economic impact that the racing and breeding industry alone has on the state annually. It's at least $1 billion per year, and two, the sport generates 3 times as much revenue than any professional or collegiate team combined. So it's a massive, massive impact to the state economically, and that's not even mentioning all the equestrian sports, the sport horses that we have in the state too. And as far as the racing industry is concerned, think about all the people that have come through Maryland to go on to bigger and better things nationally. I mean, jockeys such as Rosie Napravnik, Ramon Dominguez, Edgar Prado, trainers such as the Dutrows. The list goes on, and even people in my part of the industry as well. On the media side, there's Gabby Gaudette, there's Charles C. Canty, Janine Edwards. The list goes on and on. So why not cultivate more people into the sport by using the Maryland Horse Library and Education Center? The resources are going to be endless. And why not educate people who are interested, from the casual person walking down the street to the little girl who has dreamed of riding her entire life and finally gets that new pony. She's going to want to learn about her new steed. So it's so important to support this amazing facility. So join me in supporting the Maryland Horse Library and Education Center right now. Go to marylandhorse.com/library to learn more and give.
It's vital to tell the Maryland horse story because we have, not only is there the churn effect where 10% of the population either leaves Maryland or a whole new group of people come in and they're not aware of all of these traditions and culture and what the horse industry has meant to the state. And then we have all the kids coming along, and we know the benefits of horses to children and people of all ages. So this is going to be a center where they can learn and be connected to all of this history and to places where they can go visit and see horses and learn about horses and ride horses. And it's just going to be very impactful. If you are interested and love horses in the state of Maryland, there is no better place to donate to than this new Library and Education Center. It captures the whole essence of our industry. It's important that generations after generations are exposed to this history, and it's just one of the most important things to happen to our horse industry in many, many years. Please join me and the Maryland Horse Industry Board in supporting the new Maryland Horse Library and Education Center. Go to marylandhorse.com/library.
I think the great thing is it's going to be something for Marylanders from all walks of life, from people that are stakeholders in so many different facets of the horse industry in Maryland. They're going to be able to come and use it. Men and women who make their living from horses are going to be able to come together and share ideas and share experiences. But it's also going to be a place where people can come who each day might drive by a field of horses and wonder, what are they doing out there other than eating and looking at me as I go by? What was their life like? What did they mean to this state? They can come and experience that. And so much involved with the multimedia where you can reach out from here to other places and connect with the horse in Maryland that goes somewhere else. So often we have horses that are maybe bred in Maryland that start their careers in Maryland and go elsewhere, and so hard to keep track of them. But if we all come together, we're able to maybe tell our stories, and that's one of the things that I think is really important about this facility. It's going to tell a story, and in so many different ways. It's going to tell a story through research materials. It's going to tell a story through multimedia. But I think the real way it's going to tell the story is by the people that walk through the doors of this beautiful brick building and the beautiful white pillars looking out into Main Street in Reisterstown. The people are going to make the difference, and this is going to be a magnet for people that either know a lot about horses, enjoy horses, or want to learn more about horses. Is really what I think is going to be really beneficial to everyone. Because they're supporting what is truly part of the fabric of Maryland. And the more we know, the more we tell of this story, and the more people get involved, it not only is beneficial to Marylanders for the jobs and the lifestyles that a lot of people live, it's also beneficial to Marylanders because it makes people happy. So join me in supporting the Maryland Horse Library and Education Center here in the heart of historic downtown Reisterstown. And to learn more and to make a contribution, it's easy. Just go to marylandhorse.com/library and be a part of it.